Okay, welcome to our second training session. This training session was based on kind of the least amount of equipment that you would need to do a little training session at home. Obviously bearing in mind that we're still in the lockdown situation. So this training session, you can do this in your back garden, and all you need is a football, and then you just need two piece of equipment. So you could get like two tins of beans, two jumpers, just two water bottles, and they can act as your kind of cones if you like. We have come down to Whitecliffe Park today, and we're going to use the goal posts as our kind of obstacles. If you do this in your back garden, just try and set them out as far as you can, but leave a little kind of runoff area, kind of separating them. Okay, so just set them out as far as you can. And a lot of these exercises that we're going to do, the games, you're just kind of moving in between those two cones or those two items, or you're kind of running in and around them doing slalom movements. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll explain the exercise, and then we'll do a little run through of it, and then what you can do, we'll let you know that you can then like kind of pause the video, and then you can have a try of that for a few minutes. We can make suggestions on how long you try it for, what you can kind of develop on each kind of game, and then you can just kind of develop it as you see fit, to suit your garden. But if you've got this video on your phone and you're out and about and you come down by Whitecliffe Park, or any park where there's goalposts or two trees, just come and try this yourself. Okay, so we're going to start with a small warm-up, which is just running in between the two obstacles. Okay, so we'll just make a start on that one. Okay, so the first one is just a gentle jog in between the two goalposts. Okay, so this is just to try and get you warmed up. Just gentle jog, a little bit of a turn. Okay, and then we can go for a little bit of a faster jog. Call this like a 30% jog, so 30% of your usual speed. You can do this. Just do that a couple of times. We're just trying to build up a little bit of heat into the muscles, but not go too crazy. This next one, you can do the knee raise. So you run along, so you're raising your knee. That's it, as Jacob's doing there. Okay, keep it raised again. We'll go back and we'll do like a bum kick. So you kick your heels up towards your bum. And then we'll do side to side. That's it, so bang those heels together, cross them over. Do a couple of these on each side. Okay. And the next one is just a 50% jog or 50% sprint, however you want to call it. Just going a little bit faster. So these goals are 24 foot apart, okay? So that works out about 8 child strides, okay? So if you can get it as close to that, if you haven't got a tape measure, just try and walk 8 strides, and that'll be the same width as the 11-a-side goal. If your back garden or wherever doesn't allow you to do that, just get it as big as possible, or when you come to the park, just measure that out 8 strides, okay? So the first practice we're going to do is figure of 8 dribbling, okay? So you're going to weave in and around the posts, okay? And what I want you to do is use inside of your foot, outside of your foot, use both feet, okay? And then just close control as much as possible, okay? Try and lift your head up and just try and keep that ball under control. Okay. This goal mouth is a little bit weathered, should we say. There's not much grass in the centre of in the goal mouth, so it's making it a little bit difficult to control the ball as you go over. So there you go. And then what we can do is, if you turn and then go back the other way, So you're putting the emphasis on your other foot then. So chances are you would have started out with on your, what you call your weaker foot. So now if you could then push onto your other foot, and then just try. As you're dribbling, you can still use both your feet and use the inside, the outside. As you get to the top of the post, add in a little turn if you want to, as if you're kind of going past the defender. Yeah, okay. So I think you get the idea of that. So if you wanted to now, you can pause your video and you can have a go at doing the figure eight, like the slalom round the two obstacles. Okay. Remember, close control. Use right foot, left foot, inside and outside of your foot. Try and add a little turn in as you go round the top of the obstacle, and then just try and build up your speed, but obviously still focusing on trying to lift your head up. And you know, the close control is the main thing. Okay. So next game that we'll do is, you can do this by yourself or in a pair if you've got one of your brothers or sisters with you, or one of the adults. Okay. So just want to go up that end. Right. No, you come here. Come there. Okay. So what Jacob's going to do now, he's going to jog down to the ball, collect the ball, dribble it down to the other end. He's going to stop, leave the ball, jog back, and then you're going to turn and sprint, do a turn, and then just jog back with the ball, place the ball in line with the post, then just jog back to the other end, and then turn and sprint. Nice little control, get the ball out of your feet, just dribbling along, and stop, and turn, jog back, leave the ball. Once you get to the other end again, and turn and sprint. Okay. As you go to retrieve the ball, try and do a little turn, like a little step over, or a little flick back, you know, get the ball back in front of your feet. Okay. Go. There you go. Okay. So that's that one. It's all relatively simple. The idea behind the training session is that, you know, it's just a ball and two obstacles that you're using, and you can just do this by yourself whenever you want in your back garden. If you just go to the park, you know, for your exercise each day. Okay. The next one we'll do is a bit more of like a reflex, probably quite good for say goalkeepers, but also if you're, you know, in defence and marking, you know, just keeping your reflexes up there. So Jacob's going to stand in the middle of the goal for us. So all I'm going to do is, I'm going to shout right or left, okay? And Jacob's going to run and touch that post and then run back to the centre of the goal, okay? And then I'm going to start adding in two commands, and then you can start, you know, changing things. If you've got, say, a red jumper and a blue jumper as your obstacles, you could just shout red or blue, or you could place coloured cones down on either side, or if your two tins that you're using are different colours, you might shout beans and peas, okay? So whatever you want to use, okay? So we'll just run you through this. It's all quite simple, okay? Right. Right. Left. Right. Left then right. So you're thinking about that one. Okay. Left, right, left. Okay. Let's say that's a fairly basic one. Just reflexes. That's quite good as a little bit of a warm up as well, if you want to do that as the start. Okay. Let's say add some coloured obstacles in it. If you wanted to, you can start adding the football into that one, and you can dribble round the obstacles as you go. So if you shout left, you take the ball, dribble round the post or the obstacle, come back to your central position, okay? You can shout right then left, dribble round the boat, so you're doing the figure eight, okay? So this next one that we're going to do is, I've called this slalom passing, okay? So this will need two people, So hopefully you can do this with one of your siblings or your parents, okay? So we'll get in position. Yeah. So what you want to do is, as you'll see, you'll pass diagonally through the obstacles, and then what you want to do, you want to get your control to move the ball out of your feet into a good position to then lay the pass back off to the person. The person who lays the ball off, as soon as you lay the ball off, don't stand there watching the pass. Be alert and then move into your next position. So it's pass and then move, pass, then move. So you're trying to get that good first touch to get the ball out of your feet into a good passing position. Once you've done that for a while, start switching directions, okay? So you maybe controlling with your better foot onto your weaker foot for the pass, okay? So we'll try this in the goal mouth. As I said before, it's slightly bobbly because there's not much grass in there, but hopefully, you know, in your back garden it's a bit better conditions. Okay. Okay, what we'll do, we'll swap, start going to the different sides now. So this is on my left foot now, okay? Well done, good pass. Okay. So again, it's quite a simple game, but just working on, you know, your passing and your movements. Okay, you can control, trying to keep your head up, okay, and looking for that first touch to try and get the ball out of your feet, okay. And then, okay, so the last game that we've got, this, you ideally need a post or something fixed for this. There are variations on this. So all we're going to do, we're going to get either side of the post, and then we're just going to try and hit the post from, say, 10 strides away, okay? Wherever the ball ends up, the other person needs to take their shot from to hit the post, okay? Just keep score, play for 5 minutes, see who hits the post the most, okay? If you haven't got anyone to play with, the other option you can do is, if you haven't got anyone to play with, or you haven't got like a fixed post and you've just got like the tin of beans, is just do some passing, see how often that you can try and hit the obstacle, or see how close you can get the ball to the obstacle, okay? It's just working on like the weight of pass, your direction of pass, okay? And with all of these, you need to try both feet, okay? Inside and outside, okay? And just try and keep your head up. So we'll run you through this one quickly that we were playing before. You should be able to see this, I think. Okay? So about 10 strides away, okay? So roll it, try and hit the post. So I've missed. Jacob will take the chance. 1-0 to Jacob.